Mojang just released the Chase the Skies Minecraft update, and it's not really that big. All right, it's not really that big. It consists of one new mob that's a variant of a existing mob. Saddles can now be crafted, and leads work slightly different. Now, compared to previous updates, this is a huge downgrade. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you the side that most people don't look at when they look at this update. Recently, Mojang has switched its pipeline for making updates. While we used to get one major update that held a lot of various features in 1 year, we now get about 3 smaller updates that happen over the course of the year. If you add up all the features we got this year, it actually turns out to quite a bit of good features. But since they're smaller, a lot of people don't really see the value in the short-term micro vision that they get. But even I can understand that a new mob, a happy gas, a new mount you can fly on, as being the entire focus of an update is kind of underwhelming. Especially when we're used to getting 3 new biomes, new weapons and ore types in all in one update. Well, the happy gas is okay. It's not really that useful. My favorite part of the happy gas is actually the lore behind it. The fact that we don't really know where it comes from and that it just spawns by bones in the nether is kind of intriguing. I remember on TikTok, days after the happy gas was announced, people were making theories and making animations and making all sorts of fan art to the happy gas just because it was so intriguing and such an interesting thing to think about. That's the thing I really like about Mojang. They really put a lot of thought into the things that they make. Like they're out here making 5 prototypes of the Warden before they even released the first snapshot for the one we got, which is pretty insane. Most companies really don't put that much effort into character design. I'm sure just like they have the game logic Bible where they write down all the rules they set for themselves when coding the game and all the features that they make. They probably have a lore Bible as well, which is a book they probably write down all the lore and information on every single feature of the game, such as the history of the pillagers, or the history of the Ender Dragon, or why witches are in huts by themselves, or why blazes are in fortresses, and where the portal in the ancient city leads to. They probably have a lot written down, including the story of the happy gas. In this update, they probably added a lot to this lore Bible. They probably wrote a lot of lore, probably did a lot of behind the scenes work that will come into fruition in later updates. They could have possibly written up a whole ecosphere for the deep dark dimension. We really got to understand that game development is a multifaceted process. There's a lot that's happening behind the scenes while we're actually still getting features. They're working on updates that we're not going to get until 3 years down the road. So we just really got to understand that this is a long-term process. Not many people know that the trial chamber loot boxes used to be gacha machines. They thought up a whole different prototype for the loot boxes in the trial chambers as gacha machines that worked like just traditional Japanese gacha machines. And it's cool. It just really shows how much work they put into the game, and we should really just trust them. We should really just trust the process. And to sum things up, what we got this year actually wasn't bad when we all put it into one place. When we actually take a look at all the features we got, it's about equal to a major update. And plus, we don't know what work Mojang is doing behind the scenes. They're most likely working on features that are going to be real game changers in the future. So we should really trust the process.